Namo Dasa Bhagavato Arahato Sama Sambuddhasa. Namo Dasa Bhagavato Arahato Sama Sambuddhasa. So, we are on the six pairs. Ayabasadi, Jidabasadi, etc. Duga Kanda. So, last week we we discussed a lot, and also I found it interesting uh, to study Kayabasadi six pairs. So before we go there, I collected some statements in the commentary, sub-commentaries regarding the why they are two. Okay, so I will share that screen with you. Where are you? Microsoft Dhammasaṅgaṇī. Here, yeah. Are they you? Can you see?
Yes, Sayadaw.
Ah.
Yeah, we see Sayadaw.
This one, you can have a look in the Candamuka CD. So, Abhidhamata Vibhavani Tika. This is called Tika John. Okay. Page number 110. Okay. And then this one, the following one is Abhidhamma Vadara Abhinavadiga. So in the Candamuka CD, both Purana Tika and Abhinavadiga are combined together. You just done Abhidhamma Vadara Abhinawa and Purana Tika, Purana and Abhinavadiga. Page, volume 1, page number 1304. And then this one is both of them about on the Vidamata Sangha mostly, most of them. Then this one is more Vajitani is on the Dhammasaṅgaṇī. So this is also kind of sub-commentary. Then on the page number 22. Then the last one is a Visuddhimagga Mahadika. Okay, Visuddhimagga Mahadika, volume 2, page number 146. So what do they say? Their ideas. I think you can read by yourself, right? This Bali. So if I have to read, in brief, Tigajo also Tikajo explain here. Kayodi Jeda Vena Kanda Diasa Kahana. So this is very easy. Uh, Kaya here means with the Kaya we have to take it with an Kanda, Sanya Kanda, Sankara Kanda. Here, Yasamaji de Dwe Dhamma Ekado Hodowa. So Dwe means two. Yasama means for some reason. Yasamaja Ede Dwe Dhamma. So to do like a six bears. Okay, these six bears on the stage. Egado together Hodoawa. Only uh, having been being together. Yatha Sagam. So I got it. Respective. They are respective. Padibaka Dhammi opposite. Opposite states or opposing dhammas. Anandi, they can destroy, they can kill. So it means that both of these Kaya Basadi, Cheda Basadi, suppose only when they are together, they can uh, destroy or they can suppress their opposite dhamma. I think you already know the Kaya Basadi, opposite of Kaya Basadi is what? Udaja, something like that. So that's therefore idewa duidata only in these six pairs. So they are duidata means state of being two, state of being called Buddha. Okay, only because of that they are uh, taught by the Buddha in two. Not samadhi adisu, not in the samadhi, etc. So in the samadhi cases, uh, in the case of a samadhi, etc. So they have only samadhi alone can can abandon is the opposite mental fetter. So for example, lustful desire is the opposite of a what samadhi, opposite pattern of a samadhi. So with the samadhi alone, it can destroy it. It don't need to wait for another one to rise in order to conquer the concentration, the restlessness or lustful desire. Abhija Cheda Basadi Adi, so Abhija, Baronayo, another name, another method. Cheda Basadi Adi, he, whether Cheda Basadi, etc. So another method. So this is one reason, because only when they are do, they can destroy their opposite dhamma. That's why they are kept into another one. Cheda Basadi Adi, Cheda Sewa, Pasadadi Bhavo, Hoti. So, yeah, another method is with the Cheda Basadi. So, it will be possible. Okay, only the tranquility of the mind is possible. The Ewa, with the word Ewa. Ewa means only only the tranquility of the mind is possible through the Cheda Basadi. With the Kaya Basadi is bad. Yeah, bana mean bad. But with the Kaya Basadi, etc. Rupa Kaya Sa Pi. Pi means also, okay, not only the Vedana Sanya Sankara, okay, tranquility of the not tranquility of the Vedana Sanya Sankara, as well as the tranquility of the Rupa Kaya, okay, Rupa Kaya. Yeah, here Rupa Kaya means no other Kaya, but Dan Samodhana, Panida, Rupa, Karana, Vasena. Okay, so because not only the tranquility of the Vena Sanya Sankhara, but also tranquility of the what Rupa Kaya is possible. By means of what? Yeah, Vasena means by means of the what? Spreading or subfusing, right? Subfusing Rupa. Okay, Panida Rupa. So once we have a Jeda Pasati, Kaya Pasati, the Vena Sanya Sankhara are also tranquilized. So also the Jeda Bomb matters are there. Okay, Jeda Bomb matters are there. So that matters are also tranquilized. So the small part of the tranquilized mental Rupa Kaya also spreading the whole body. So the data Sandanat Tanjita, the data Danata, so the meaning, that meaning, Sandanata, to show Ja Eta. So here, in order to show that meaning also, Tuidada Hoda, so they are explained into, okay, they are taught into. So here in brief, Diga Jo or Vidamata Vivavani Diga, I give a two reason why they are kept in two, unlike a samadhi. Okay, so that is the Digajo. Another one, Abhidhamata Viva, what is that? Abhidhamma Vadara Purana Vinova Diga. It takes a long explanation, but um, not much different, no opposing idea to the Vidamata Sangha. Okay. Anuja Kaya Basadadina, Dwainan Dhammanam, Ekaka Padibakada. So Ekaka Padibakada. Because of having only one opposing Dhamma for both of them. For the Kaya Basadi, Jeda Basadi, they have only one enemy. So they have to attack. They have to fight against only one enemy. So that is Daratha Naimadanadi Kechem. Okay. The function is tranquilizing, okay, tranquilizing the disturbance. Daratha means worry. Okay. Uh, worry of the defilements. Ekeka mewa karodi. Okay. Ekeka ewa. So when they are, if you study the function also, they have only one function. Okay, for both of them, only one function, and also they have to destroy only one enemy. Kasamaban, if so, why they kept in two, when they are kept in two. Kasamabana dwe dhamma hoda. Why if they are so, they have only one enemy, and if they have only one function for two, why they are preaching two. Na khobana evam jainti dabam. So it should not be think like that. Okay. Na khobana evam bhagavada bi tatewa desidada. Because of the Buddha. The Buddha also preached it like this. That's why we should not think something like that. We should not say. Kasama bana bhagavada datha desida. Why the Buddha preached like that? Why did the Buddha preach? Sabhava Dhamma. No, Sabhava Dhamma Bhava Do. Yeah. Okay. This word he explained, he used this word, undeniable fact. Sabhava Dhamma Bhava Do. Okay. Sabhava Dhamma. Because of the natural, okay, natural state of a being. Because of the being, natural phenomena. Okay, natural phenomena. Because they happen to uh, become a true in nature. So Nahi Bhagavata, this is brief explanation. After that, he trying to elaborate. Nahi Bhagavata Bhuvi. So by the Buddha previously, Avijja Mana Edi Dham Dhamma Desana Vasena Obadita. Okay, so Avijja Mana. So they are not really existence. If they are not really existence, if they are not really in existence, the previously the Buddha what were not breached as a teaching. Athakho sabhavado vijamani yewa. Indeed, because of uh, they are in existence in nature. Okay, sayambu jnanena. So by the with the omniscient wisdom, omniscient wisdom, samma sajikadwa. Okay, having realized well, yatha sabhava desida. So the Buddha preached according to the nature. So not inventing new things. The Buddha does not invent the new things which does not exist before. So whatever exists in nature, the Buddha pick up and preach. Tasama katham ita, tasama katham ita, bhagavada sabhavado vijamanasa habanam kado saka. So vijamanasa, so existing the Dhamma which is existing in nature, habanam to increase in order to make uh, increase habanam, decrease, suppose, do loss. Nasaka. Sabhavado vijamana daya chitta bhagavato vachana mewa pamanam. So here, the Buddha's word is authoritative, pamanam. So bhagavato oda vachana mewa pamanam. Why? Because they are in existence in nature. So nahi bhagava yatha dhamma sasana digari ayatha dhammam kateyati. Okay, ayatha dhammam, ayatha dhamma kateyati. So the Buddha does not preach the false dhamma. Suppose we can simply say Yasabana Vija Manasabi Akatanam Tan Anya Hedugam. Okay. And Tan Anya Heduga has another reason. Najita Dadi So Hedu Ubalabadi. So if they are the Buddha pay to preach whatever existence in nature, but that has another reason. But Najita Dadi So Hedu Ubalabadi. But here, okay, in this context, such a reason is not available. Yena imesu egeka dhammasa agatanandi. Okay, so the reason to tell uh, uh, separately, egeka dhammasa. Okay, what is that? I will read again. Yena imesu egeka dhammasa. Okay, one each dhamma. Agatana, not breaching each dhamma. So if it is possible to separate Mikaya Basadi one thing, Cheda Basadi another thing, and also, so there is no such a reason, he said. That's why Yathabana Draina, here with the simile he trying to explain, uh, logical reason he gave. Yathabana Draina Buddhisana Eko Yewa Veriko Hoti. For example, so there is one enemy for two men. Okay. Tasade Buddhisa order them, usually order them. They saw, okay, one day they got a chance, having seen the chance. Egado Hodoawa Hanandi. Okay. So only together they come together and then kill their enemy. So Ewa Mewa Dwe Dhamma Egado Hodoa Egan Badibakandama Hanandi. So yeah, like that. So the Dhamma, so together come and also destroy, together appear and then destroy their enemy. Okay, Yataja Bana e de Wisung de Swa be done wearing Hanandi. Na ewa ewa made it done Wisung Hanandi. Okay. Suppose among the two people, maybe one person, he may see his enemy, their enemy, and then he may try to kill, but there is not. So not A1 made them. Even though among the two people there maybe, if they see their enemy, common enemy, the one person make it. But in this case, not A1 made it, them we so hanandi. So, but in this case of Kaya Pasadi, Cheda Pasadi, they don't suppress or oppress or destroy their enemy alone. We so means alone. There's some anyamanyam, what? Awina Bawado. Awina Bawado. They are inseparable to each other. Kaya Pasadi and Cheda Pasadi. So, they are inseparable ones. Tasama edi pade pekha dhammanam ekeka bhavebi dwe yewa hoda. So that's why uh, uh, so even though they may have such the nature of a being separated, uh, but they because they have one common enemy for both of them. That's why the Buddha preached to the Buddha preached in pair. Abhija Jeda Basadi, this is one method, another method. Abhija Jeda Basadi Adihi, Jeda Miwa Basadi Lahu Mudu Kamanyam. Okay. Paguna Ujoja Hodi. This method is the same with the Tigajo or Abhidhamata Vibhavani Tiga. So Kaya Basadi, but for the Kaya Basadi is the Rubakayo B. Okay. The data, what is that? The data does not have Bhagavada, it hewa. Do we? Uh, do we data holder? Maybe I make typing mistake. Do we data holder? Do we data holder? Something like that. Do we data holder? Na samadhi adisu. So both of them they share the same idea, right? The same idea means what? Even though Abhidhamma Vadara, they have a elaborated explanation with the logical reasoning, with the simile, but they keep the same name. But the first reason is because these dhammas are existing in nature. Okay, that's why the Buddha, what the Buddha taught is to just pick up whatever really exists in nature. So that's why the Buddha's word is authoritative, he said. And then another reason is the same with the Abhidhamma Vibhavani Tiga. So because Chedabasadi can tranquilize Cheda only, but Kaya Basadi can tranquilize both Avena Sanya Sankara as well as Rupa Kaya also. So in order to show that the Buddha preaching too, they gave a reason like that. And then Moha Vichidani. Moha Vichidani is a little commentary about the on the Dhammasaṅgaṇī. Kebanita Basada Deo, page number 22. Basada Deo Dhamma Odacha De Vinyo De Dona Secondi. Okay, not secondi gain. Are they not able to dispel Odaja, etc.? Yena ime Basada Deo Dhamma Naviso Vivadadi. Okay, that's a question mark. So Basadi, Kaya Basadi, etc. So why they are not analyze it separately with the wisdom? Na no na secondi. No na secondi means it is evil. Okay, it is evil. Ime bana. Okay, but ime this dhamma. Sahida ewa secondi. Only when they are together. Okay, Sahida Ewa to get what? Secondi Eva. Idarada Desam Opatiya Ewa Asambhavado. So Idarada means in the other way. In the other way means what? If they are alone, so Asambhavado is impossible to rise. Okay. Yathawa Pasadi Adisu Vijamanesu Moha Ahirika Adinam Uju Padipaka Bhavena Amoha Hiri Adayo Hundi. Okay. For the uh, Amoha, for example, Amoha with the wisdom, Moha is a despair. With the Hiri, Ahirika, shamelessness is a despair because they are opposite, direct opposite to them. Evam similar, Evam Edebi, Odaja di Uju Badibaka, Bhavena, Eshidabadi, Kahedaba. So also they have a Basadi, etc. They have a direct opposite Dhamma. They are what? Odaja, etc. That's why it should be taking Yasamaja etahi, eta duihi dihi ewa. So Yata sakam badibakha haridaba. Okay. Eta here in this context. Duihi ewa yata sakam badibakha haridaba. So they are respective opposite dhammas. Opposite dhamma should be dispelled only when they are duhi ewa. Only when they are impaired. Tasamadi ede ewa. Okay. Ede ewa. Dvida vibada. So therefore only these two are analyzed into or impaired. Na amoha dayo di nyadava. So not in the case of the amoha, etc. We should know something like that. Mohavichitani also this opinion. Itaja. So another Visuddhi Mega Mahadiga para Bulundu page number 1.6. Itaja Cheda Basadi Adihi Cheda Mewa Basadam Lahu Mudu Kamanya Paguna Ujuja Hodi. So Mandi too, Cheda Basadi as explained before. It share the same opinion. Jada. Jada Basadi tranquilize Jada alone. Padakaya Basadi, etc. Rupa Gayo B. Okay. Not with the beat. Not only B means also not only Kaya Awena Sanya Sankara, but also Arupa Kaya also. So Dene Wada Bhagavada Dhammanam Duvidada Bodha Nasabata, not always, but in this case, in this only in this Dhamma. These Dhammas are explained into okay, Visuddhimagga Mahadika. So all of them commentaries are commentaries, they have the same voice. Okay, why they are. So in combination, if we sum up together, we can find that they share that they have a two reason. One is what? Uh, what is it? They are inseparable. They can dispel. Okay, they can dispel their enemies only when they are two. Okay. Another reason is that what? Jeda Basadi can tranquilize only the Jeda. Padakaya Basadi can tranquilize both Vedana Sanya Sankara mentality as well as Jeda born matters. Okay. And also through the Jeda born matter, it will separate the whole body. And then when we have a Kaya Basadi, the whole body will be like a something like a frozen. Something like a frozen. So the whole body will be frozen, like you are in a fridge. Uh, Kaya Basadi tranquilized the mentality. So these are the I collected for you for your information, maybe. So one of the I also want to share another Bhattadiga Sayadaw's idea. Okay, Sayadaw Ashin Janaka Bivansa. Uh, what he said is, so I was moved to another sharing. Where? Can you read him, Myanmar?
Yes, yeah.
Oh, very good. Padadiga. This one is Dinju Padadiga. Okay, this is the name. Why? Why they become small?
I can read the alphabet, but I don't know the meaning.
Yeah, it's okay. You can keep on. So here, Sayadaw is a very bold, very brave, bravely explained. Here, Ichan eat him okay. How to say the view of the idea of this treatise. Okay, it means the idea of a Sayadaw and Shinjanagabi once. So he previously explained this quoted from the Mahadika, Visuddhimagga Mahadika. So what he has been uh, said before is what the explanation given in the Asian sub-commentaries is he write like this. Yaku Pumbya Gedo Debe Mashidi do Puntado Debe Dadi. So the definition of the explanation given here or previously is what? The explanation of the Asian sub-commentaries. The view of the idea or the opinion of this treatise is 3D will not be hoped to be the same with the previous Diga sub-commentaries. So it means it will be different. It will not be the same. It means will be different from the Asian Diga, Asian sub-commentaries. Yeah. Pasadi tranquil. Pasadi engage in the body, like the nature of Passaddhi. Okay, the characteristic of the Passaddhi tranquility is tranquility should be only one, like a Phassa, Vedana, etc. Okay, like a Phassa has the only one characteristic. Okay, so also Vedana has only one characteristic. So also in this case, Passaddhi should have only one characteristic of a tranquility. So here Zerojji is bringing that tranquilization of the mind and tranquilization or tranquility of the mind and the tranquility of the mental fetters. In this way, there should not be two kinds. Okay, so in his idea, Zerojji prefer to have only one tranquility. Okay, tranquilization regardless of a mind or mental fetter. Phassa Vedana Sadi Tujado Acheka, the significant fact of this Pasadi, etc. Okay. Well, what is more significant than the Phassa Vedana is to nye mu the body, say the day night Dhammaga, nye edo say the jump. စေတစာယုံများလည်းငြိမ်းအေးရကစေတစာယုံမှာအငြိမ့်တဲ့ကူးဆက်၍တကူလုံးအငြိမ့်တုံးအေးတုံးဖြစ်နေကြောင်းကိုသိစေတော်မူလိုသောကြောင့်ကာယပစ္စတိစေတပစ္စတိဟုနှစ်မျိုးခွဲ၍ဘုရားရှင်ဟောကြားတော်မူသည် So here Sayadaw explain his idea that why the Buddha preach impair here is because of its significant fact. Okay, because it is more significant than the Phassa Vedana, etc. So the significant fact is that this characteristic of tranquilization does not remain only in the mind and mental concomitants, but it continues to separate the whole body. Okay, it continues to separate through the Chaitapon matter and then through the whole body. The whole body became tranquilized. So because of this significant fact, the Buddha preached in two. Okay, so a little bit different. Okay, his idea is he don't want to take two. Okay, but only one Basadi. Okay, one Lahuda. So, but the significant point is there. That's why the Buddha preaching too. So, there. So what he quoted, Sayadaw quoted is from the what? From the Dhammasaṅgaṇī. Okay, Dhammasaṅgaṇī in the Samocchaya chapter 7. Okay, Samocchaya chapter is there, and the Bodhibhagya Sangha. So in the chapter of the the Bodhibhagya, fetters of enlightenment. So they are in the bus. They use Sangabha Basadis Cha Bidubeka. So like a Bojanga. Okay. In the Bojanga, if you see among the Bojanga, Pasadi Sambojan we have only one Sambojenga, right? Not do Sambojenga. So Dhammavichaya Sambojenga Vidya Bidi Pasadi, right? Samadhi Ubeka and so on. So Pasadi is taking only one, not two. So that's why also. So referring to that or pointing out or taking that the Basadi Samboja is being alone. So Sayadaw want to take a position that Basadi is only one, not true. It should not be true. Why the Buddha preached? Then why the Buddha preached true? Because it has a more significant nature than the other mental factors. Okay, other mental factors, Vedana, etc. Your other mental factors, they may their characteristics may manifest only in uh, their respective field, but the characteristic of this uh, how to say these pairs not only manifest in the mind, their own respective own field, but also in the Rupakaya as well. So that is the theology's explanation. Okay, you can have maybe then you Badadiga paragraph page number 144. Maybe you may have a look. Okay, so this is for your decision. Whatever decision, whatever way you like, you can take it. For me is I just collected some this information for you. Maybe later on you may have a more, you may further develop your idea, your understanding. Okay.
Yeah, thank you so much, Sayadaw. I'm very happy with the explanation, Sayadaw. So,
Okay. Okay.
yeah, thank you so much, Sayadaw.
Welcome. So we still have a time. So we were going, we will go back, right? Uh, we will go back to where? And do this one. So basadi 6 pairs are there. Abhidhamma Bidaka 199 around that. Here, if we understand that much, so either you can read by yourself here, Kaya Pasadi, Jita Pasadi, so what they are doing, the characteristic, function, manifestation, and so on. Either we have done previously, okay, in the maybe what in the explanation of the paragraph number 1 of the Dhammasaṅgaṇī, right? There are so. Yes. So every was the characteristic, function, manifestation, and so on are given there. So if we understand these things, then that will be okay. Here, lahuda, lightness, mududa, softness. Okay, so they come in there. Kamenyada, adaptability. Okay, pagunada. Pagunada means what? Pagunada, Paguna is Pagunada here. How do they translate? Fitness. This is a good translation. Fitness. Fitness of the. Yeah, sure. If we are not fit, we will not survive. That's why in the I think you have some of the law. I don't know who is that. I forget the name of the what the name of the person who said survival of the fitness, right? Right, the survival of the fitness. When we are studying in the university at DBMU, our Bali professor is Professor Udin Luen. Okay, Professor Udin Luen. So he got his MA from the London University, and then he is a very expert in the philology. All that he complained that our traditional way of studying Pali grammar, but uh, but he is very great at in the study of philology. A new way of studying Pali grammar. So he is a very wide knowledge he has, and then whenever he explained that he has a sort of rule or niyama or law is there. So one of the law he gave is survival of the fittest. Survival of the fittest in the war. Only when who are strongest, okay, they will survive. Otherwise, they will not. They will not survive. So survival of the fittest is something like that. But here nowadays, even the Godzilla, right? Godzillas are very huge when we see them in the picture. But they are no longer survive. So when he explained about the rule, so Aman, in comparing with the what? Awaga consonant, okay? The consonants belong to our, like a ya, ra, la, wa, sa, ha, something like that. They belong to non-worker, okay? No non-worker, no group. So compared to the workers consonant, when they remain side by side, in that case, the weak guy should follow the stronger, right? So it means that they have to be assimilated, maybe to change a gaga or maybe something like that. So our guy, because they have a no group, they are not strong enough. That's why they have to follow. They cannot survive in the appearance of that in the contest. Okay, in the contest of the what. So yeah, when I read the fitness, I remember his teaching. So survival of the fittest. So nowadays they call it what, the survivor or the most intelligent. So if you are more intelligent, then you can survive. Otherwise, even though you are strong enough, but you are not intelligent enough, then you will not survive. So, but now even the intelligent people nowadays, how to say, are dying with the COVID-19, right? COVID-19, the how to do. Nowadays, that's why they have another idea. Survival of those who are responsive to the change. Okay? Survival of those who are responsive to the change. So the world is rapidly changing. We have to be, want to say, responsive to the change. Only then we can survive. So if we are stubborn and not to be responsive to the change of the world, then we cannot survive. So this is just for knowledge, information. Uh, Maybe that may be further developed in near future, that idea also. Here, Bhagunada means fitness. If we are bodily fit, how do you say, mentally fitness, and then the fitness of the what? Fitness of the Vedana Sanya Sankara. So absence of the disease, sickness is the meaning. So, and then what? The Ujugada. Ujugada, straight, upright. So here is a what? Gratitude. Gratitude. The state of a procedure with an upright behavior is the meaning. What is that? Ujuga Karina Bawadanada. So in the upright manner, it happens. Okay. Vedana Sanya Sankara. So also they are in the upright manner, they have been. Cheda also in the upright manner, they have been. The state of the three upright aggregates or the aggregates of consciousness is a gratitude. Here, interesting explanation or the commentator. Bali what? The Buddha said also, Ajay Mada. and Avangada, Agudilada. Okay, there are three words are defined to make the meaning of the uju, the meaning of the being uju. Okay, clear or obvious. The Buddha explained with the three words Ajema, Awenga, Agudilada. So Jema here is a what? Ajema here is a non-deflection, is opposed to crookedness in flow as of an ox urine. I think you uh, you have you ever seen that you ox urine that you urinating out? So maybe you may not have aware of the way how an ox urinate. So, but here in India, all the ox and bulls and cows are on the way on a uh, very crowded everywhere they are. Okay, so very obvious for them. That's why the Asian commentaries also use. But in the Pali, there's also an ox is used in many similes. Here, ox urine. Maybe you can have a look in the YouTube. Okay, YouTube how they are urinating. So when they urinate, the flow is not straight. Okay, so many twists and turns are there. Many twists and turns are there. So that's why. So if someone is how to say Jima, it means that he is a very crooked. He is a crooked. He or she is a crooked. So maybe his bodily, verbal, mental action also today also very bad, tomorrow also bad, and also future also bad, and the past also bad. The bad things he do, something like that. So that is called maybe many twists and turns. So another one, Awengada, non-cricket crookedness. So when I read this word crooked, I remember Trump. I remember President Trump. He said all the time, crooked Hillary, crooked Hillary, all the time he denounced, he tried to defame his opponent. Crookedness, to that of a crescent moon. So the crescent moon, I think you know that the moon is in the shape of that like this, not in the full moon shape, but maybe half moon or maybe new moon or something like that. So in the it is not straight in two parts. This part and that part they are carving. Okay, so not so bad like Ajay Mada. Okay, Ajay Mada is so bad, the worst one. But Awengada is just a two side. Okay, like a crescent or the moon, like a crescent moon. So the last one is Agudilada. Agudilada means Ningula Godi Wenga Bawa Badekebo. Ningala. Ningala means plowing. Okay, plowshare. Yeah. Have you, I think you are in a developed country, developed or overdeveloped country. So like as we are living in the countryside, so we have seen this one plowshare. So only at the how to say at the tip of this tool there is a little bit maybe carving is there. So but the other part is straight enough. Only in the tool at the tip of the tool that is a little bit carving. So so that one is a better one. And so the Buddha used these three terms, Ajema, Da, Awengada, Agudilada. But whatever, maybe that basin is a crooked in one part or two part or in the whole part. All of them are belong to what? No upright. Okay, no upright basin. So in the Middle Sutta, Karaniya Middle Sutta, every day we recite Sako Ujuja. Okay, and then Sujuja. Suju. So this is a very important word. So Uju means we have to be upright. Again, we should not cheat other people. We should not have a bad behavior, both verbally, mentally, and then even physically. Okay, so that they call what Uju. So Uju Gadam. So and then that is giving here. Where are you? So explanation of the commentary is more interesting here. So yeah, he who having done evil says, I have not done. It is said to be crooked like an ox. Okay, so who cheat? Maybe he has done something bad, but when he is asked, have you? So he don't admit, but he conceal it. That they go what like a Ajay Mada, and then another one he who why doing evil say I fear evil. Okay, actually he is doing evil things, but I fear to do evil things. So this is go what like a crescent moon. And then the other version is he who why doing evil says. So evil says. So he is doing evil things, and then he said, "Who may not fear evil?" So everyone is afraid to do evil things, something like that. He is like a what? A goody lad. So or again, so that is one way of explanation. Another way, whoever has the three doors of action impure is said to be crooked like a ox urine. So Ajimada means physically, verbally, and mentally. So Kaya Dujrida, Vaji Dujrida, Mano Dujrida, they do. So that person is called Ajimada. So another person has the do door are impure, actions and do door are impure. Then they are called what like a crescent moon, wingard, okay, wingard. And then only one door is how to say impure. In that case, he is called what the kudila, okay. So that is what here Abhidhamma explained. But here, but that the reciter or the Diga Nikaya, Diga Banaga, so they say what? One in the whole of his life practices 21 things and not to be pursued, and said things and not to be practiced. Is said to be crooked like a ox urine. Okay, what? This is what? Anisana, 21 way of the livelihood. Yeah, okay. 21, 21 way of a livelihood. And then in the Visuddhimagga also it be enumeration, okay, here. Giving, doubting, carrying message, and many things that you can read. Partly identical with the list with Mahadi, Milinda Banya. So what the Buddha expect from the people is a pure faith. Okay, pure faith. The faith should be very pure. So, for example, monks, they are practicing, they are studying. Okay, they are prayerly studying piously, and also they are practicing meditation piously. Okay, for their survival, they go for alms. So when you see the monk, so that monk you offer something. Because that monk does not make you offer something by giving something, or by making by providing a kind of a service to you, but you, out of a generosity, out of your faith, you offer it. That is the Buddha appreciate very much. That's why the Buddha denounced uh, uh, those who are making livelihood um, by giving something. Okay, though the monk who make a livelihood, who try to earn maybe earns food or whatever by by how to say, by doubting. Doubting means what? By giving medicine. Okay, for example, if you study Vinaya, you may see what the Kula Dusaka Sekhavada. Okay, Kula Dusaka Sekhavada. Kula Dusaka is what? Uh, destroying the faith of a family. Okay, the faith of the lay people, lady. So their view of faith is very pure. So suppose I give you something, then in return you offer me. Oh, he has been very good to me. He gave me some fruits or flowers or medicine, and so I should give him back something. So that in that case, giving is there, but you lay people is not giving out of your generosity, out of your faith, but out of response. Okay, out of response uh, to pay back something you have done for something you have done. So that is a very how to say, a very noteworthy point. Noteworthy point. So here many things are giving. Nowadays, you see, we have a we have a parahida. Parahida, parahida. I think you the social affairs or welfare they are doing for the welfare of the people. Okay, uh, uh, because people believe in the monk, that's why people entrust something uh, to do for the welfare of the many people who are in need. Okay, in that case, we should not. We better uh, not to appear by ourselves. Okay, otherwise, suppose uh, we uh, we are helping other people who are in need nowadays. COVID-19, because of COVID-19, they are in a problem, difficulty. So we are going to help. Okay, help is no problem. Out of compassion, you can do it. But try to hide yourself. Uh, uh, don't let the people think that, oh, he saved our ass, and also he has been very good to us. That's why one day or another day, if we are okay, then we will offer something to him. So we should not, in order to prevent such a kind of, how to say, uh, paying something back in return. So we have to try to be, how to say, if we are doing something for the social affairs, so try to hide ourselves. So we see some of the people, volunteers or well wishers. Maybe that lady, I think that is the story of a lady. She do something very big for other, but all the time she try to hide herself. Okay, and then she try to be look at something behind, and then try to be very happy uh, in a place because no one recognize her who is doing these things, but she trying to see something, the people, they are happy with their offering and so on. So that sort of thing is a very good example for the monks in order to escape from the wrong livelihood. So 21 anasanas are there, 21 impure way of pursuing livelihood. That's also the Buddha. It's a very dangerous for the people, for the lady, for the people, for the faith of the lady. That's why we have to uh, take it consider it very seriously. Nowadays in Myanmar also Parahita became more popular than the Pariyati and Padipati. That is okay. Actually we have a 3B, right? Yeah, I think you all know that the Pariyati, Padipati, and Padiveda. Education, practice, and penetrate, right? Penetrating understanding. But nowadays, I think some place, very obviously they use Pariyati, Padipati, and Parahita. When I see, to see such a signpost or whatever is a very shocking. Is not nice, not nice thing. Is trying to replace with the Brahida. B is maybe the same B, but uh, how to say, it's so damaging to the main duty of the Buddha's asana, that is Pariyati and Patipati, learning and then practice. So, because one of the impact uh, when I talk with the young people, nowadays we have young people, and then they have some concept. What concept? And when we discuss, and then that be, he openly told me that, Sayadaw, uh, Tipitaka Sayadaws are nothing, he said. Yan maybe he is about maybe 20 or between 20 and 30, age of 20 and 30. Why? I asked. Very surprising. Why you say so? They are doing nothing. They are not doing for the welfare of the many people. It means that they fail to Tipitaka said also they fail to do for the welfare of the many people, society. So they don't involve in the parahita. That's why he said, they are nothing. So they just stay in the monastery. Even though they have a land by heart, very Tipitaka, uh, maybe for he want to say that it's a useless, something like that. So when I'm listening to it, after I explain him how what is the duty of the real duty of the Buddha Sasana, and then what are the another thing. So what I understand from his misconception is that so studying, practicing, okay, that you may study, you may practice, but it is not useful for the for them. But only when you involve in the parahita, okay, social welfare or the service, then you may be regarded as a useful person. So I'm worried. I feel worried that some they offer, people are offering. Why? Because uh, they think that the monks will give a service to them. Only when they are monks are, how to say, dutiful to provide a service to the social affairs, then they are offering. So that kind of a thing is a not good concept for the future of the Buddhism, for the future of the especially Theravada Buddhism. So that point. So it's very seriously to be considered. We are encouraging to have a people, but trying to hide yourself, and then not to take, not to perceive, how to say, not to take people, uh, not to lead the people in the wrong direction, okay, wrong direction. Because the pure faith is maybe 100 times, 1,000 times, or maybe 100,000 times more excellent than uh, uh, the faith we get in return or the giving service or whatever. That's why one who is in the one who is Adhika Banaka, Adhika Nikaya said, one who is in the whole life practices the 21 things and not to be pursued, and the 6 things and not to be practiced. So you can have a look, and the 6 things also there. So that is the Agochara. Okay, Agochara means the places and not to wander. Okay, not to go for alms. So that is for the whole life he lived like this, and then he is a god or Jaima. And then, for example, first portion of the life, who pay the purity or the precept, and then abominates the evil is sensitive, is observant of the precept, is like the preceding person. So first part of the life is okay. He is a very good one, but in the middle and last part of the life, he follow the evil way. Then that is what, like a wenga, like a crescent moon. And also one who during the first and middle portion of the life, who pay for both purity. Okay, so first and middle, but the last part he is we become a bed. In this way, it is called kudila. Okay, so interesting explanation about the uh, Wenga, Jema, Wenga, and Kudila. Okay, so Abhidhamma view and then as well as what the Digani Gaya views are given here for your understanding. So in this way now, for now we have a 56 dhammas are there. Okay, 56 dhammas are there. The day explanation of the 56 dhammas are also already done. And then here you see end of the discourse in the session of the exposition. Nidisa Wada. Okay, Nidisa Wada will be finished. And also here, at the before the end of the here, this is about the Yeva Banaga or whatever. Okay, Yeva Banaga Dhamma, 9 Dhamma we have, right? So the conclusion has already been discussed. Okay, by it, the exposition in the brief or whatever stage shown in the session or the outline of the stage is now finished. So Yewa Banaga Dhamma will not be explained in detail here, but because it has been explained in the previous session, previous part, that okay, like how many Yewa Bana, 9 Dhammas are there, Chanda, Dhammasaṅgaṇī, Manasikara, and so on. So that already giving explanation over there. So altogether 56 plus 9 is 95, no, 65. 65 Dhammas are there. When the when the first Makusala Jeta arise, they arise. Okay. For the 56 Dhamma, they rise all together. But the Manda Jiva Banaka Dhamma, sometimes they rise, and sometimes they are not. Okay, they are inclusive or exclusive according to the conditions. For example, Sama Waja, Sama Kamada, Sama Jiva, they cannot appear in at once. Okay, they will appear separately, and also Karuna Mudita. Okay, like that. So that's why. So with this session, what the Buddha want to explain is that trying to uh, show the deities who are living in the nowadays to see very much in a minute manner to see how to say how the mentalities, my consciousness and mental concomitants are rising or functioning, working there. at the moment of the arising, the first consciousness. And also, not only just the naming these things, but how they are, who they, what are they, okay, what are the nature of these dhammas. So the Buddha gave a brief, how to say, D-Day exposition, okay, about these 56 dhammas. After that, the Buddha goes to the what? Session Kotasa, okay, group. So the trying to group the Dhamma. And then after that, the Buddha trying to show that there is empathy, okay, empathy of the I, my, or myself, and my property, and so on. Okay, there is nothing, no person at all, but the Dhamma, the process itself is going on and on. So that is Sunyata Vada. Okay. So with that, I we will stop here for today. Thank you so much for your listening.
Thank you so much,
Thank you,
Sayadaw.
Sayadaw.
Thank you. By reciting Buddha Buddha Sasana Jiran Daitadu Buddha Sasana Jiran Daitadu Buddha Sasana Jiran Daitadu Sadhu Sadhu Sadhu.